Sound what work needs to be done to set the sector. Anyway, he got up there and he did his
and of Green Gables.
Yeah.
I buy 24 pieces of chocolate.
That's a cow chip. Getting the chocolate, so I'll give you this card over here.
后来呀，就是走到那个水边上，然后。哦。
Boarding just at the end of the line.
Just joining us right now. Draw your attention on your left-hand side. Our left is the old burying ground. Believe it or not, there are over 12,000 people buried.
living in Halifax and you worked for, say, Cunard and Company, if a Cunard ship was coming in, or let's say you walked out of your house and you looked up and you saw the flag for Cunard, you would know that you had to go to work because a ship was coming in, one of Cunard's ships. That's how you got called into work in those days. So here comes the Harbour Hopper. Very popular ride. Goes on the water and on the land. Of the city of Halifax. So that clock is on the letterhead of the city. It was completed in 1803 by Prince Edward the Duke of Kent. You may have heard of Prince Edward Island. It's named after him. And if you look at the bar, clockkeeper lived. He lived there with his family until the mid-20th century, actually, so for about 150 years or so. Happened multiple times a day. So we're now at the Citadel. There is a charge to come in here.
A hot dry summer, and on that windy 4th of July, on the same street we're on right now, but the opposite end, two boys were playing around dinner time. Now, what do you think those boys were playing with on the 4th of July? Yeah, they were, and they caught a warehouse on fire. And that spread, destroying almost all of the buildings along the waterfront. But that was just a fraction of the fire, guys. I am going to... Hey, did you guys know there was a cruise ship in the harbor today? Hallelujah! We love it. Do you know we can have 3 cruise ships on one day? 1 anchor's right there. 2 more cruise ships at the long last pier jutting out in the ocean up in front of us. Guys, in the fall, when we have 3 cruise ships in one day, over 13,000 people get dropped off in the morning, and then chaos. If you're not on the cruise ship and you're parking, looking for parking downtown, it's expensive right here, $20 a day. Best option. The brick building on the right, the Grand Trunk and Steamship offices. That building is where all of the offices for the 2 railroads. Before we go by it, check out that tan building right there on the right. There's absolutely, positively nothing historical about it at all. It is kind of comical though. You know why? It has the distinction of being one of Maine's skyscrapers. At a whopping 14 stories, it's the 2nd tallest building in the state of Maine. Wow. I know. Have you noticed there's no billboards around? Billboards are illegal. We like our view. Really, we do like our view, don't you? It's beautiful. The fort that's out there, guys, it's called, they'll probably be more later on. They'll great place to get a bite to eat. There's also a small beach below the parking lot where you can rent a paddleboard, a kayak, or a canoe if you want to get out of the water. Catty Corner Trolley up ahead on the right, a monument, the oldest one in the city, Tucker and Cleves Monument. Tucker and Cleves are 2 of the original settlers. On the base, you can see 2 words, Mashegon and Casco. On the opposite side of the monument are 2 more words, Falmouth and Portland. The Corning, the city's been called. Told you about Falmouth and Portland already. First 2, Mashegon and Casco, are both Native American terms. Casco is short. This fire barn on the left is one of my favorites. Check it out. The big old fire barn. Any idea when it might have been built? Shortly after the fire of 1866. That old, yes. You know why? The fire destroyed 5 firehouses, 6 schoolhouses, 8 churches. Every bank in the city was destroyed. Every lawyer's office in the city destroyed. The banks and the lawyer's offices were on this street we're turning onto right now, Exchange Street. Now, Exchange Street is where the newspaper... With my friend, my ex-husband. Better friends than spouses. Too much time in court, though. At this stop sign, across the street up ahead on the assumed the building would be spared. They were wrong. The heat from the fire, it is up close. Notice the stone church today? In the 1700s, it was a little wooden brick structure, and it survived Captain Moad's crew. They didn't burn it down. No, the parishioners eventually tore it down because they needed a bigger space. The entire West End neighborhood is listed on the National Registry of Historic Places because it's such a fine example of a Victorian neighborhood. And I'll show you some of those homes in a minute. First, 2 things. Check out these park benches. Aren't they adorable? They've only been here for a couple of months. They're at the house. This area on the Western Promenade is where Portsmouth
Guys, watch your step for photos here. No photos, guys. Safety.
A great day here today in Bar Harbour. It's a beautiful day, certainly after yesterday. Come on, sir, if you don't know this. And we are starting out what I call historical West Street, exclusive enclave of the ultra wealthy. During what we call the golden era, from essentially, I say about 1880. It actually started 20, 30 years earlier. But wealthy people here, lawyers, doctors, it's still there, the sandbar. But it's covered, of course, with the ocean. See, when the tides go out, that sandbar will appear, and you can actually hike over that half a mile to Bar Island. Bar Island here on the right-hand side. It was built of brick. Of course, we didn't manufacture brick on the island. The trimming on the capstones and foundation, that's all Indiana limestone, so certainly that had to be hauled in just like the brick. But on this new acre, this estate, we built a 41-room, what I call a mini chateau. I will hesitate just for you to look back at it just a second and get traffic through it behind it. And today it's operated by the Bar Harbour Historical Society from about 10 to 2. But that's not always the case. It was actually finished the construction. They changed that a little bit. You see, they published Louisa May Alcott as one of the women they published. They had electricity, they had running water, of course, even back then. These homes were built at that time. Now, not everyone that come here was this super rich. You know, the tycoons of the real. Only in Bar Harbour, folks. And some more of the stores. If you like artwork from, say, the local artisans, you might check out Native Arts here. Native American crafts there. Island Artisans, a great place to see things made locally. On the left-hand side, look at the bank, but look more importantly on the clock on the front. It needs polishing, that brass. I don't like brass that doesn't shine, but don't tell the boss. I don't want to clean all that here. But you see the stained glass panels in there and the stained glass stone? That's a special order Whitlock clock. But look at just the detail, even the brass, even though it needs polishing, just the detail work in it, just a wonderful clock. Now, for you ice cream lovers, I'm going to point out, we've got a lot of ice cream shops, but Ben and Bill's up here has got one unique flavor. You might love it, you might hate it. I don't know what else to say. You see that little character out front? That represents a lobster. They have a lobster flavored ice cream. I know I can't quite wrap my head around it. I like salted caramel, you know? But you might like it, you know. It's worth a try. They'll give you a cottage here for the members to enjoy. Called it the reading room. You see, they were reading the newspaper through the bottom of a cocktail glass. Spanish-American War era cannons. If you come in on the ship this morning, you may have been fortunate enough to see the lighthouse out at mouth of Frenchman's Bay. The cannons were out there on that island as well. The 4 Porcupine Islands, actually they consider Bar part of the actual chain, but one, which is of course around here too,